Hi guys, my name's Ben, and welcome to the next Bewale creative video. I hope you liked the last one where I gave an outline on how to create an asset using Camtasia 9. Before we get started with today's video, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos I put up in the future. Now that we've got that out of the way, today I'll be providing an outline on how to use Camtasia 9. So let's get into it. So when you're presented with this initial opening screen here, you get a couple of different options. So the first one over here, you've got your basic buttons to create a new project, make a new recording, or open a previous project. So also over here we have a few of the projects that I've been working on recently, and this will be the same for you guys too. So the first thing that I'd like to outline today is how we can actually create a new project so that we can get editing using Camtasia. So for now, what we want to do is start a new project. So we'll just click on the new project button. Now that we have Camtasia open, regardless of whether it's a new project or an old one, we're now able to import some media. And there are a few different ways that we can do this. So the first thing that you should know is all of your media will go here, or what Camtasia calls the media bin, just here. So there are a couple of different ways that we can get media into the media bin. There's the good old-fashioned drag and drop method, and that's what I'm going to show you first. So we'll click what we want and we'll drag it, and we'll just drop it in the media bin. And as you can see there, it's now in the media bin. The second way that we can do it, I'll show you how to do that now. So we can come up here to File, and we want to import media. And we'll select the piece of media that we want and click Open. So now that we have media in our media bin up here, we can start editing with it. So what we are going to want to do in order to start editing with it is click and drag it down here onto the timeline. This here is what Camtasia refers to as the timeline. So I'll just give you a bit of an overview on these different buttons do. This obviously is the play pause button, or you can do the same thing using the spacebar. These buttons here, these two, will allow you to go either forward or backward in single frames. So I use these quite frequently, or I should say I use the keyboard shortcuts for these quite frequently. So if you click this one, you can see that it's moving forward frame by frame. Or if we click this one, you can see it's going back frame by frame. These ones here will take you to the beginning of the next or previous piece of media. So because we've only got one piece of media on the timeline, if I click Next Media, it will just take us to the end of the one that we have on the timeline. Or if we press Previous, it will just take us to the beginning. This here allows you to zoom the timeline in or out, like this. If we want to split a piece of media, so what we can do, let's play it through. Hi guys, my name's Ben, and welcome to the next Bewale creative video. So this seems like a reasonably good place to cut it, so what we can do is we'll just reverse up a few frames so that I'm looking more at the camera, and make sure that our piece of media is selected, and we can tell here that it is because it's highlighted in yellow. So if we push this button here, it will split the media in two wherever your playhead is. So let's press that and see what happens. So we've now split this into two pieces of media. So just so you can see what it looks like when you edit it together, I'm going to do a quick cut of this intro. You might have seen it at the beginning of this video. So I generally like that. Now that we've got that intro, what we need to do, I want to apply some transitions to it. So what we can do, come up to the transitions menu just here, and let's find one that we like. So I just want to do a quick fade. So what we're going to do, we're going to click and hold and start dragging. So as you can see down here, all of the pieces of media have started glowing yellow. So that indicates where this transition can be placed. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to place it at the very beginning and also the very end. So by default, the transitions in Camtasia last for 1 second. This can be changed. I won't go into detail on how to do it by default, but if you want your transition at any given piece of media to go for longer, you can hover over the transition until the mouse cursor changes to 2 little arrows and click and drag. So this will drag it and make it a longer transition, or this will drag it and make it a shorter transition. So I'm pretty happy with 1 second at the moment. And there we go, so let's see how that looks. Hi guys, my name's Ben, and welcome to the next Bewale creative video. I hope you liked the last one where I gave an outline on how to create an asset using Camtasia 9. Before we get started with today's video, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos I put up in the future. Now that we've got that out of the way, today I'll be providing an outline on how to use Camtasia 9. So let's get into it. Now, the last thing that I want to show you guys today is how we can export our video that we've just created so that you can share it with the world. So what we want to do is we want to come up here to the share menu up here. So click share, and as you can see from here, there's a couple of different options. So what we can do, we can either upload it directly to YouTube. So if you want to go this way, you will be required to provide some YouTube credentials, so I'm just going to click out of that one for now. You also have options to upload it directly to Google Drive, create a custom production, and create some presets, which I'm not going to go into today. You can export it as audio only, or you can export a single frame. What that does is that will basically export a screenshot of wherever the playhead is at the time. But I don't want to do that at the moment. I'm just going to create a video and I'll click local file. So I'm happy with, let's select MP4 only. I'll make it an MP4 video and click next. Yep, I'm pretty happy with that. Hi guys, my name's Ben, and welcome to the next Bewale creative video. I hope you liked the last one where I gave an outline on how to create an asset using Camtasia 9. Before we get started with today's video, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos I put up in the future. Now that we've got that out of the way, today I'll be providing an outline on how to use Camtasia 9. So let's get into it. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed that basic tutorial on how to use Camtasia 9. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything I upload in the future. If there's anything that you'd like me to outline how to do in Camtasia, let me know in the comments or send me a message on Facebook. I'll list my socials down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.